You feel like a mistake. You look at your life and wonder why you're even here. The trauma you carry, the pain you've been through, the struggles that never seem to end. Everyone else seems to have a clear path, a clear purpose, and you're just here surviving barely. You tell yourself, maybe I matter. You've heard it 1,000 times. You're important. You're valued. Allah chose you. But deep down, because if you matter, then why did all this happen to you? Why the pain? Why the trauma? Why the struggle? If Allah chose you deliberately, then why does your life feel like a series of mistakes? You look at what you've been through and you think, how could any of this have a purpose? But what if I told you something? Something that changes everything. What if the pain you went through what if it wasn't punishment, wasn't bad luck, wasn't just life being unfair? What if you're not a mistake? What if you're a message? What if everything you survived is preparing you to reach someone no one else can reach? By the time this video ends, you will understand why your pain has purpose, why your struggle isn't wasted, and why the thing you think disqualifies you is actually what. You're not a mistake. You're a message, and the Ummah is waiting for what only you can say. You think your pain disqualifies you. You think it makes you broken, damaged, less than. You look at what you've been through and think, how could Allah use someone like me? But what if your pain is exactly what qualifies you? Think about it. Who can comfort someone in grief better than someone? Who can guide someone through depression better than someone who's fought depression? Who can help someone escape abuse better than someone who's survived abuse? Who can walk someone through addiction better than someone who's battled addiction? Your pain gave you something most people don't have. Understanding, not textbook understanding, real understanding. You understand what it feels like to be in the pit. You understand what it feels like to barely survive. And that understanding is what makes you able to pull someone else out. Because when someone is drowning, they don't need theory. They need someone who's been underwater, someone who made it back to the surface. They need proof that survival is possible. You are that proof. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, still trying. That's the message. If they made it, I can make it too. If they survived, maybe I can survive too. Allah didn't let you go through that pain for nothing. He was preparing you to be someone's lifeline. The thing you think disqualifies you is actually your greatest qualification. You didn't go through all that just to suffer. You went through it so you could help someone else survive it. Your pain wasn't random. Allah was shaping you into someone who can reach people no one else can reach. The Ummah doesn't just need scholars and leaders. It needs people who've been through the darkness, people who came out the other side. It needs people who can say, I know what you're going through and I survived. Right now, someone is going through exactly what you went through. They're in the same pit you were in. They're asking the same questions you asked. And they're looking for proof. Proof that they can make it out. You are that proof. The fact that you're still here, still breathing, still trying. That's the message someone needs to hear. If they made it, I can make it too. If they survived, maybe I can survive too. Your story gives them permission. Permission to believe survival is possible. That's what the Ummah needs. Not just people who never struggled, but people who struggled and didn't give up. People who fell and got back up. People who were broken and chose to heal. Your struggle is your qualification, not your disqualification. The Ummah needs what you learned from barely surviving. The wisdom you gained, the strength you built, the understanding you developed, that's what can save someone else. You're not a mistake. You're a message.